Okay, so I have a little rant, and if anyone has any advice for me, please let me know. So, I've been living in these apartments for about 3 years, and for the most part, things have been okay. This property's been bought and sold by different owners in the last 3 years, and I started to have a concern about mold like over a year ago. I made initial complaint and they seen the maintenance, and the maintenance dude just came and wiped away the sludge and replaced the faucets, the bathtub faucets with new one. I kind of let it pass because I wasn't 100% sure if it was mold, but since time's gone on, I had been seeing more like little debris in the toilet, and but most importantly like an odor that's been increasingly kind of becoming more pungent. So about last week I requested if somebody could please stop by to um, check it out and see if this was indeed mold. I explained to them I had an autoimmune condition and that I just wanted to be sure if I was at risk of anything. So they send the guy comes, obviously there's nothing visible, and the smell, again, I mentioned that it was off and on, so the smell was not, um, you know, he wasn't able to smell anything that particular day for whatever reasons. Again, that smell is kind of off and on thing. Anyway, so before he leaves, he tells me, "Hey, I'll talk to the office and see about getting a test done." I said, "Okay, let me know as soon as possible, and if not, I will go and get a home kit done." He's like, "No, no, no, I'll talk to them. This stuff is serious, and you should possibly get professional help." I agreed. So, um, next thing you know, that was a Friday. That Monday morning, I get an email of a notice of a completed work order. He just, notates that he's completed his work order, but he never mentions that he's going to come back for mold or whatever. Next thing you know, I'm given a notice of a inspection. I guess they like to do an annual inspection of the units for whatever reasons. I accidentally left my puppy out the day that this happened. The people ended up calling me in a rage, making it seem like, it was like a really bad inconvenience, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, long story short, I don't want to go too much in these details. From Monday to now, today's Friday. So from Monday to Friday, um, I was now given a notice to vacate with no cause. So basically, a notice to quit. Basically, they want to quit their lease with me at no cause. Now, obviously, it's an inconvenience because it was unexpected. Um, the brighter side of things is okay, that lets me know that these people may actually have mold, and at least I have, an option to leave um, without having to break a lease. But my issue is, you know, the mold I've now been exposed to, the fact that you're just evicting me, you haven't offered me any type of incentive to leave or anything. I don't have money for a deposit or any other moving expenses anywhere. Um, so I just want to know, has anyone else experienced this or know anyone that's experienced a, kind of pretty much an unlawful um, eviction? Really, for if you evict me and call it no cause, but this happens to be right after I complain about a possible mold infestation, isn't there some type of weird cross between guilt, liability, and wrongdoing? Anybody that has any ideas about this, please let me know. If you've heard of this, if you know anyone that's been evicted because of a mold, a complaint of mold, and what did they do? If you know what they did, please share with me and give me some ideas of what to do. I try to call my local health department. They say that they're not affiliated. They said that they don't come out and check for mold. And obviously, I've now been asked to leave, so now I have to focus on that. But I do have autoimmune condition. If I have been exposed to it, or if I am being affected by it, um, and I have any, I I definitely want to take them. So yeah, if you guys know anything, let your girl know.